Well, it has been raining quite a bit for me.
Huh.
Yeah, it has been raining quite a bit for me the last couple of days.
Yeah, well, I'm sure in Canada you're probably having a nice rainy day above the.
Yeah.
But anyway, in case you guys are.
The engines pretty much do look nice.
Yeah, one major problem with some of them, though, as you might have already guessed.
I've been hearing like a whole bunch of issues going on in the Roblox railroading community.
What do you mean?
Like I've been hearing like there's been a whole bunch of fights with like Velcro and then some other people apparently. Like,
how in the hell does that even happen?
I don't know. Apparently now Velcro's apparently annoying now.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Apparently Velcro is being annoying to people now for some reason, and
see, nobody else is.
And apparently Train Crazy got fired from Pine Creek.
Huh. I wonder why.
Well, I was pretty much laughing because I know he would be fired one day.
Well, what do you know? Anyway.
Well, yeah. What do you do? What do you know? Because obviously, me and him have been having a lot of fights before, and having placed into a whole bunch of arguments and whatnot.
Anyway, so as I was going to say before all that came out of nowhere, one problem that you may have noticed with some of these is that some of the locomotives are severely out of scale. I don't know how this even happened. But
they're kind of a bit too tall. Let's just say that. Like the cab is a bit too big.
Yeah.
The boiler is a bit way too small. Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly been kind of a habit that I've just instilled at this point for some locomotives.
Oh, that's basically how you like build stuff, honestly. So I'm not really gonna insult you for that, but it's just I'm just saying, really.
Yeah. Although, truthfully speaking, yes, you are pointing me out on something that is technically incorrect regarding my models. Is the boiler scale on some of these is not correct at all.
Yeah, and some of the lights on some of the engines are a bit too big.
But yeah, I mean, because some of them are like those. What do you even call those tall lights? Because I know they have a design similar to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Headlight wise, I mean, maybe they might be a little bit big, but I don't really exactly see how they could be out of scale per se.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. And then, of course, the biggest glaring issue you may or may not have noticed, is the fact that they don't run. They still don't run.
Yeah, they're basically stationary is what they are. They're just stationary locomotives, mainly used for static display.
I mean, unless I wanted to dedicate the St. Thomas Railroad to some sort of static display, then yeah.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, after all that shit that happened. And
yeah, honestly, I don't even know if it's probably worth getting these to run even at this juncture in time.
Yeah, plus all those issues we have with St. Thomas, like a whole bunch of fights that we have between other people with the railroad, lack of building.
And I suppose the trade-off, too, is that if Maximo ever decided to leak St. Thomas, he'd get his hands on a bunch of steam locomotives that don't actually run.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. That would be so freaking hilarious to see.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't even heard anything about Maximo lately. But yeah.
Or, just any leaker in general, if they wanted to get their hands on this, they'd be dealing with something that doesn't work.
Yeah. Unless if they just add in some other base, like a free base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at the virtual railfan live stream of the 611 event, and my god, whole bunch of people from the Roblox railroading community were foaming over the Darn engine, and I'm like, bro, can y'all like shut? I was like, bro, can y'all just shut the fuck up at least? like, like, why do you guys have to literally foam over one goddamn engine? Like,
well, anyway.
like it's just a train. Like you don't need to. It's just a locomotive or a train or something. Like you don't need to necessarily like go completely nuts over one.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get Owen to join in here.
Yeah. I also pissed some people off on the live stream as well. I just flipped them off and whatnot.
What do you need? I sent you a live stream link on Discord. Okay. Okay, he says he'll join in a second here.
Oh, right.
So I'll just watch for that.
Yeah. But yeah, I flipped some people off on the live stream, and yeah, I'm kind of happy for that, and pretty proud as well for doing it.
Well, I don't exactly know about that.
Plus, literally, the entire goddamn Roblox community is just filled with a bunch of foamers.
Yeah, and a bunch of self-centered people as well.
Yeah. Thank God I fucking left. I ain't gonna be dealing with a whole bunch of Roblox foamers around here.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't even see the reason why I should just keep building these things. Like, maybe I might.
Yeah, honestly, I had no point on why should I continue being in this community. Plus, like, whole bunch of people were like, my friend. Whole bunch of people were my friends, but then they started becoming mean and toxic to me, and then there was like a whole bunch of drama that started to like happen so much that I was like, okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave. Like, for me, I'm pretty much already done with the community. I ain't coming back whatsoever.
Yeah, basically, I'm at a point now where I'm just not even sure if I'm just gonna make a game that works at this point, because I just don't really see any reason why I should.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I might
don't even see the point on being part of a community. Plus, a whole bunch of people just insult me and my model, my models on how I build and such. And plus, people are just completely going like nuts at me over something that I built. If I build like a 587, like people would say like, "Oh, this guy already did this." Doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what people build and whatnot. It's a fucking game. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, can you like why do y'all have to take stuff so darn seriously? Like,
at this point, I just don't really give a shit. I might just continue my career as like maybe just a static locomotive model builder, or just do some stuff here and there. But
yeah,
frankly,
I was planning on coming back, but now I pretty much don't, since literally there's been so much drama I've been hearing on there, even like after, and yeah,
it's just like that one scenario where dinner's in the fridge. Tell mom that I love her.
Yeah. Versus Milwaukee Road foamer.
That must be CJ.
Jesus Christ, dude. Are you mentally okay?
No, I'm mentally unstable.
I was waiting for that one. I was wondering when that
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm done now.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I think Owen just went on drugs or something. Just got drunk. Yeah.
You know what? At this point, I just don't care. I'm not even going to continue the Neuros project.
Yep, I knew that was going to happen because all that drama that happened, Roblox foamers just complaining.
All the drama plus the fact that I can't even get these things to fucking run. I'm just done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just quitting right on the spot. And if you're lucky, I might as well just sell these things because I don't really have anything else I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, and how that issue that happened with like that leaking thing that happened.
Yeah.
I still have screenshots of the engine that I built with Train Crazy that was supposed to be used for Pine Creek. I still have those screenshots.
Yeah, even I'm still trying to contemplate.
Yeah, I can easily show you the proof easily if you even want me to show you it because I still have the darn photos.
Yeah,
and I'm keeping those because honestly, if people are gonna start saying like, "Oh, I'm a leaker because I leaked it," I'm a leaker because of I leaked this thing. Well, I actually literally built that darn engine with Train Crazy and with USS. How the fuck can I not build it? Like,
it's just all logic going down the drain, Logan.
Yeah, just whole bunch of shit going down the drain. Like, my God, honestly, everybody in the darn community is a fucking Roblox foamer, except for some people. Some people in the darn community are actually fucking chill, but literally, like, everyone in the darn game community, game blocks thing, they're just not. They just don't even know how to act properly. They don't even act like goddamn adults, actually.
See, that's the thing too.
I understand why I did stupid shit sometimes in the community, which I know I should have done, but that does not mean A, I'm retarded, or B, I'm gay, or whatnot.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, or whatever. Like, honestly, it's just everyone in the darn community is just a fucking Roblox foamer. Like they don't even let like people in the community or anyone that plays Roblox having a good experience and like actually building stuff that they like doing, like instead of like just telling them that they're like copying somebody or whatnot. Like if I build like one darn engine that someone else already built, that does not mean I'm a copycat because that's if I want to build 587 or running a Northern 425, then I can build that easily. Like I can just build that. Like if I want to build it, I can build it. It's a fucking game. I can't like it's not like you have to be the boss of everything and having to be like controlling everything and controlling everyone.
Like, and not only that, but I'm also the perfect example of this too, even though it's technically not happened to me. Like,
well, it has been happening a lot to me when I was in the community because obviously, like, people are just stupid these days now.
And I'm not saying
that you're a Roblox foamer or CJ's a Roblox foamer or you guys are stupid or any of that or Mario is stupid or Didio's stupid or any of that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that, but it's just most of everybody in the darn community is quite stupid and just quite foamers and just being and just trying to piss people off and whatnot. Like,
yeah, and between
all I just want is just for them to understand and at least just stop like all that kind of bullshit. Like I know I've been making a few rants and a few speeches about the darn community on Facebook sometimes and on YouTube and Discord. Sometimes because on how I'm pretty much fed up with the darn community because on all the stuff that happened, but it's just they need to learn.
It's like at this point, I might as well just rant it all to the Roblox team themselves and see if they can just shut the situation down point blank.
Yeah, like I don't know why I had to deal with it, but it's just thank God I just left. Now I actually get to do actually get to do real life shit instead of just playing Roblox all day on a couch, like basically like what most of you guys do. Not you guys or Mario or any of that, because you guys actually volunteer at some places and whatnot. But yeah,
I mean, there might be a chance that I might remake these locomotives in Blender or whatnot, but I don't know.
yeah. For me, I had a few chances. I had a couple plans on coming back to Roblox, but they just all were trashed up because I know like still shit is still going to even happen when I come back, and I can't even do anything about it. So, but
Yeah,
honestly, the engines are good that you make. Like the engines are really good, but there's a few minor issues that I think you'll need to improve on and whatnot. So
and obviously the fact that they don't run.
yeah. Yeah, you're pretty lucky that nobody has done shit to you, but other than me, and maybe some other people, yeah.
It's probably because my models.
I understand that people do leak shit sometimes, but there's something called like rebuilding it, right? Like you can like improve on what you did on what you have wrong on the engine, and like it doesn't really matter if it's like special to you or any of that. It's just a darn engine. It like you can just rebuild it easily. Like just make a new one.
Yeah, and that's the thing too.
All it is just a gaming platform and just a freaking game. Like you can't really like just start having tantrums over like I don't know, like operations or something, like because literally like everyone is just like so darn sensitive of everything basically. Like
all just because we've gone so fucking soft.
Yeah, but yeah, and plus like the darn Roblox railroad community, like it's completely fucked up. Like basically everyone there is like completely fucked up because literally like everyone is like just completely like causing drama, bullying me and some others. Well, that doesn't happen to me anymore, obviously, because literally everyone is leaving me alone now. But you know.
I mean, that's the thing too. I'm also thinking the reason why I'm not targeted is just because either my models don't actually work or they just don't really have any real sort of worth. You know, like they're not.
Yeah, I agree to that. Like, plus, like when I build models, they're actually pretty good, but some of them do have issues. Like some of them are not accurate or something. But that's just how I build. Really, nobody shouldn't be like just insulting. I know I made so many number 9s before, and so many like Port Stanley Terminal Rail locomotives and whatnot. I remember like rebuilding like number 9 every couple of weeks. I understand that people like don't like me rebuilding it so many times, but for me, I know I should have rebuilt it, but it's just I'm trying to improve on my building skills. That's what I was trying to do when I did that. Like
yeah, at this point,
I was trying to make like try to be better at the models. I know like my 587 and 425 are not really good, and I know like I know I'm probably like copying, but it's a fucking game. People can build whatever they want. People can do whatever they want. Like it's a game. Like it's a gaming platform. Like nobody shouldn't be like going completely nuts over something, over like one little thing.
Yeah, I mean, God, what was I going to say? Damn it! It was right off the top.
I know probably some people from a Roblox rowing community are probably going to be watching this stream and like saying, why am I on here and why am I talking about the community and whatnot? But it's just honestly like they need to learn. That's just they need to learn. Plus, if they want to know if I still have like screenshots and if they're gonna continue saying that I still leak and whatnot, although I don't even play the darn game, I can easily just show them the photos on how like Pine Creek number 5 was built, because I actually did help building the locomotive before I left Pine Creek and whatnot. So.
Yeah, at this point, I've pretty much just given up every single little bit of the St. Thomas name.
Yeah, everything on there, like everything on the St. Thomas narrow gauge railroad that you were making, like literally does seem like that. It's basically like now dead, and it's like no longer a project or any of that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah, and plus just the lack of motivation altogether. Just
because you contacted me saying like that Didier wasn't like working with you guys on the railroad.
yeah, and basically just since I can't find any real any real builder or anything like that.
A lot of people are just busy on the community and barely even helping each other. I know like Trainmaster and his friends actually help each other, but they don't even like help the rest of the community at all. Like honestly though. Like
And it's ironic because
they only help like a few people, but they don't even like help anyone else. Like isn't community supposed to be like a team working community and actually like building all these cool things together and like
yeah, and isn't that
actually
railroading
having
in
fun
general?
instead of like having like it, and like having fun instead of like having like drama all the time and like fighting and bullying and like saying like, oh, you're copying this, copying that, and like all doing that kind of stuff. Like plus it's a freaking game too. Like you guys shouldn't be like starting to like complain so much about all these kinds of stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even
I know,
sure.
I know a lot of people from the community still hate me, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to like do a rant or start drama or whatnot. I'm just saying, like all the things I'm saying on this live stream, I'm just saying, like,
What a mess.
yeah, but darn community is a complete mess. Actually, it isn't. It isn't just a mess. It is a really huge mess. Actually, it's a like they're just like the community is just a complete joke. Is what it is.
Exactly.
Exactly that ear rape. Yeah, it pretty much is a joke.
Haha, funny.
Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, but yeah, and Ozone as well. Like, well, I know Ozone. I don't even talk to him, and I remember him when I was in the community, but I don't know why. But the question is, why does he normally like just only post Roblox stuff and do like a little bit of rail fanning, like a lot of people like post stuff only just like Roblox only, but why can't he just like post other stuff as well? That's another concern that I have. like videos of just you playing Roblox every single time like you upload, like that's probably just gonna get like boring every single time. So
Well, technically speaking, I would like to do some model railroading based stuff like you, but seeing as we don't really have that sort of infrastructure in place, I don't really have any hopes.
well, I mean,
doing
you can do end scale though, because end scale is pretty much the smallest scale, and you
Yeah.
can basically fit it in places.
And you know, there is the possibility that I could become like a blender train maker, I guess. But you know, even then, I just don't even know if
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
gonna get
I do model
slammed
railroad. I
for it
have
because
500
my
bucks right now.
skills are not up to
I'm planning on
snuff.
getting some more model trains in the future, but well, sometime this July I'll be getting some more model trains because I got 500 bucks for my birthday. So I'm pretty much planning on like buying some more stuff. But yeah, I know you guys probably might not have that much room on making a model railroad, but yeah. Would be nice if you and CJ would have like a model railroad, because that would be pretty cool to have.
We do set up a model. We do set out a little layout every year for our Lionel trains, but
Yeah,
have, like, a
the
full-blown-
usual like old scale stuff, like the old post war or something like that.
Honestly, you know what I'm beginning to think of?
What?
I'm kind of wishing that there was someone who could do like custom Lionel trains, and maybe I could get somebody who could do like the steam locomotives from the St. Thomas Railroad as like a Lionel locomotive.
Name is St. Thomas narrow gauge.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I know
Yeah,
anyone who does
well,
that.
for me, I did do a custom Waterloo Central 9. Like I painted like a Bachmann 060 event. Custom painted it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was talking about like maybe
It still works though, but yeah, that seems like a pretty cool idea to do.
I was talking about like maybe just getting it so that it looks almost like the model that I built, like you
Yeah.
know, like the Dunkirk, for
Yeah,
example.
well, there's HO M3, which is basically HO narrow gauge, but it's basically HO trains but running on N scale track, I think. But yeah.
Preferably, I'd like to maybe get O scale, but yeah.
Yeah, O scale, they're pretty expensive, like $1,000 for like a locomotive, like a brand new one. But I think probably if you're gonna do O scale, I kind of recommend like you do post war, because the post war stuff actually are pretty quite cheap, and they are older stuff. So
Yeah. Of course, so if I did decide to go the route of HO or any sort of like
VHO stuff are actually really, they're actually HO is probably like one of the best scales out there. I do HO scale and G scale.
But yeah, do you know anyone who does like custom HO locomotive work or anything like that?
Well, I know a few in my area, but yeah, but you'll have to. But the only thing is but the risk is that if you ship them, they'll probably like break or something.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe I could find someone locally
Like I
here in
know,
Michigan who could do it.
I'm friends with this guy named Roger. He does like custom paint work, and he does and then he does model train fixing, and then he does DCC decoder installations and DCC work and whatnot.
But yeah,
And then I know this other guy I'm friends with named Warren James. He does custom work and dioramas and model train fixing and whatnot.
well,
So
I was mainly referring to somebody who could like build a complete sort of HO scale locomotive from the from scratch. So say I wanted to have an HO scale version of
that's really rare. Like you'll really find, yeah, it's pretty rare to find people that can actually do that. Not a lot of people actually like do that kind of stuff. So
because I was gonna say an HO scale version of the Dunkirk would probably look pretty cool.
yeah,
Of course, probably something a little difficult that would be a little problematic would be the fact that the Dunkirk, the Heisler, and the Shea locomotive I designed, although they don't have it on the design themselves, they're actually designed to run with Baker valve gear.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know how complex.
Well, I think
Baker
really, if
valve
you want to find like any of these like locomotives that you built, like you'll probably find like some brass ones, because there is a whole bunch of brass locomotives out there, like narrow gauge, standard gauge, O gauge, G gauge, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to contribute anything to the stream, like screen share wise? Because I'm
No, probably no, because the stuff that I'm doing right now are pretty much not interesting. Just being on eBay and doing stuff, and then on Discord or whatnot. That'll probably just not really be that interesting for people. There is custom products that you can do. Yeah, Alfred Trains does it. I actually requested.
I actually just, ironically speaking, I just found the website for the Ather and Genesis custom stuff.
Yeah, the Alfred Train stuff. Yeah, we actually do HO and N scale. I do have some Alfred stuff that they made. So
let's see. So do they actually like build them from the ground up, or is it like
Yeah, they actually build it from the ground up. You can request like a product, and you can like